Hello everybody, Jimmy is Promo here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how you'll be able to add music from your cell phone to your Gear S2.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So the Gear S2 has 4 gigabytes of internal storage you guys will be able to use for photos, games, music, and anything else that you would use your Gear S2 for. And maybe you want to Bluetooth a headset to your Gear S2 and you want to have some music stored on your watch. So all you got to do is pull down the notifications panel and click on the Samsung Gear S2, which takes you into your Gear Manager. And then the next step you do is click on Send Content to Gear. And once you go there, any of the music that you have stored on your device, they have to be MP3s that you've downloaded or moved to your phone, then you'd be able to actually transfer them over to the Gear S2 via Wi-Fi Direct. So if you want to have it set up as auto sync, which means every single song that is stored in a particular playlist will be synced over to the Gear S2, but you can actually have it set up to where, or how it's originally set up is where if the watch is charging, that is when the music moves on over. So right now it is set up for recently added, so it'll add those 8 different tracks. But if you want to do it individually, because maybe you don't want to have all of your music go over to your watch, just go to Select Tracks. I'm going to go to what is recently added, and if I wanted to move over these songs right here, which is 6 different songs, let's do 7 different songs, then you actually hit on Done. Once the songs are moving over to the Gear S2, there is a little logo or a little icon on the very top left-hand side. So if you pull this on down, you can see that it is actually sending over 7 different songs. And how it is being done, again, is through Wi-Fi Direct. So if you pull this down, you see that little icon next to the vibration button or icon. That means it is Wi-Fi Direct, which is basically Bluetooth on steroids. So now that these songs have moved on over, let's go over into one of the 2 different ways you can get into this music player, which is actually just going into your apps and clicking on music player, or you can actually swipe on over into where it shows the little widget of a clock face. If you were to actually swipe up from here, this brings you into the full running application, and then this is where you'd be able to hit on the play. And here's all the songs that I actually have moved on over. And if you guys hit on this little menu button over here, which I actually just did, this is where you'd be able to move it from if you want to listen to the music on your Gear or the music on your phone. You also have the shuffle on or off, the repeat on or off. You can listen to if you want to change this one to your favorite song or if you want to listen to it via Bluetooth. So I'm just going to swipe on down, and then this is where you'd be able to listen to the music. And then you have the volume button right here. This is the rocker, so you can just use the bezel of actually changing the volume, or you'd be able to probably, you can actually hit on the plus and the minus of that as well. And if you want to pull on up from the very bottom, this is where it shows what is playing. Here's the playlist if you like to create playlists. And then you also got your tracks and albums and artists. So if you go over into the tracks right here, this is where it's going to show all the different tracks that you have. So if you want to find one extremely quick, just go through here, and let's say we want to listen to Wicked Games, and then here we go. And that is actually how you'd be able to move music from your phone to the Gear S2. So I hope this has helped you guys out. Make sure you guys hit on like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.